this is Jared with CData, and as part of our 2025 Q4 release, we are enhancing unstructured data access in CData. What I want to show you in this video is how our updated Google Drive MCP server implementation lets you work with text in just minutes. So I've got the prompt in Claude. I'm asking it to write an executive summary of the OAuth white paper that I uploaded to Google Drive today. It's using its context to understand what an OAuth white paper is, what it is in Google Drive, recognizes that the file doesn't exist. So using the instructions for the MCP server to understand how to work with it, and then querying Google Drive through the MCP connectivity to find the file. It got the file, so now it's using a stored procedure to access the contents of that file. So instead of downloading it and storing it on disk or streaming it in some fashion, it's purely retrieving the contents of the file, recognizes that it is encoded, so it's running the processes needed to decode the content, and when it's done with that, it's going to give us that executive summary. And then if things all go smoothly based on my project settings, it should actually follow through by uploading that executive summary to Google Drive for me. And this is what really sets the connectivity that CData has built apart from native connectivity that might be available in some of the LLM clients that you're working with, and that includes Claude. We're not only able to read the files and read the contents of those files, but we can actually create new files, upload them, save them, adjust their permissions. So you're getting full read, write, and action access through our MCP server that isn't available in other MCP servers as of right now. All right, so it has processed the data out of our white paper, and it is currently using Markdown to write up the executive summary for us, identifying considerations, digging through the content, key components, giving us a nice brief of the white paper that I can share with my coworkers, with executives, to let them know what the white paper includes, and maybe get some direction on content to add, content to remove, and more. All right, so it's at this point, it's converting that Markdown file to base64 for upload. That's just the format that Google Drive requires the file uploads to be in when they're uploaded, and you can see here that it's now using that stored procedure to upload the file. And when it's done, we'll be able to see it in Google Drive. I'll be able to share it with my coworkers, even make edits to it as needed, collaborate across the rest of my team to make sure that the executive summary is where it needs to be, and then we can ultimately get that white paper in the state that it needs to be in to publish. All right, so it's finished the upload, and now it's just running a quick query to get the link to share with me so that I can actually view the file in Google Drive. All right, so while it wraps up, we're just gonna click our link here. Open it up, and we can see we've got our OAuth white paper stored in Google Drive, ready to share. So the specific enhancement that we've made here is how easy it is to work with different file types and specifically the contents of those files. So now with the Google Drive MCP server, you can get access to the contents of your Google Docs, contents of text files, PDFs, even images. But across our breadth of connectivity, you're continuing to get the same read-write access to things like Excel spreadsheets, Google Sheets, and other file formats that you've already had. So with these new enhancements, anyone can work with the contents of their data in minutes. So I hope that you go to cdata.com/AI to sign up for or download a free trial. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to see what you build next.